Hello everyone, this is Cherie, and this is going to be an update vlog. It's October 22nd or something. I just got my flu shot. I'm not due for a COVID booster until after November 16th, so we'll deal with that then. Lots of stuff going on, and of course right now I am drawing a blank, but let me just show you in the same business park where Kaiser is, the Granite Creek Business Park. This is where Netflix was founded, that building right there. And if you look up Netflix Scotts Valley, you're not going to find it because its original, the name that they had to incorporate it under was Kibble Incorporated, because they didn't have the name Netflix yet. So they started here in this building, and then they moved over the hill to Los Gatos. So I'll flip this around and you can see the sign for Highway 17, and that's how you get to Los Gatos. There it is, and then it goes up into the mountains there, and then it comes down, I don't know what, 20 miles later into Los Gatos. So since my last update, I have received my film degree, and I'm taking another film class, even though I don't have to. My teacher had sent out an email saying she needed more people for the lighting class, and let me tell you, lighting is not my thing. Like, you do not want me to be your DP. So I thought, well, this will be good for me. You know, it's like eating vegetables, and I'll be able to communicate more effectively with my cinematographers in the future. So I'm taking the lighting class. What else has been happening? I feel like I haven't had time to do anything. Let me ruminate. Duh, Preptober. It's Preptober right now. And just like last year, I'm going to be working on Highway 17, hopefully finishing the script this year. So my intentions are, I need to read what I wrote last year because I don't remember, and I haven't worked on it since, I think, February. It's been a while. So I will read the script, go over my old YouTube videos from last year where I was talking about it, and yeah, hopefully that will just get me on track for writing in November. Now, since I'm taking this lighting class, we have a couple projects coming up. What I would like to do is incorporate, make test rounds from this script I'm writing, you know, using some of those scenes for my lighting projects if I can. So that's going to be my main goal for today, to read my old script and see if I can turn any of those scenes into scenes that coincide with the two lighting projects I have left. I shot the first one. It's a 3-point lighting setup, pretty straightforward and nothing fancy. I'll put it at the end of this video. Now, what I did try to do was imitate lightning. There was no rain, thunder, or lightning outside, but I tried to add that with sound effects and some visual things I did. So you can tell me how well you think I did with that. All right, and then I'm currently house sitting for 2 sets of cats, like 2 houses, but they're right next door. So you will be getting some nice cat insert footage here. Hi, Grace. Hello, it's Cherie from tomorrow, as far as when I started making this video. I did not read my script yesterday, so I'm going to read it right now. I've got it right here, and then I've got pages to write on, my little pink marker. So last time I did any work on this was in February, and it is right now running at 59 pages. I can't remember if I was trying to get this to be a 90-page, like hour and 30-minute horror versus a 2-hour. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm going to read it now, and then I'll let you know what I think. Fade in. Exterior Santa Cruz Mountains, Wright's Tunnel, day. Redwood forest surrounds and practically conceals a dilapidated century-old tunnel. This is the Wright's Tunnel, and it used to link Santa Clara and Santa Cruz counties by train. Fog rolls in as the haunting ballad In the Gloaming is picked out on a pipa. Ah Wo, 50s, a Chinese man with a red scarf tied around his neck, walks out of the tunnel and through the fog. He looks up at the sky, aware that something significant will happen today. All right, that took me just a little over an hour. I had to give the kitty some love. He was about to knock everything over. There's only one portion, like one little bit of a page that I think I could use for the next lighting assignment. And it's when Ming and Bruce walk out of the fog and discover one of the old tunnels. And the problem is I don't know where the tunnel openings are. I have a friend at work, he actually found one of the tunnels. He stumbled across and he's like, I found this weird tunnel, and I told him about my script. I'm like, yeah, those used to be the old train tunnels. So he said it took him about an hour and a half to walk there. So, I'm not gonna take my cast and crew on an hour and a half walk and then we shoot for like a million hours and then we walk back. You always want there to be a restroom around, and you just don't need that kind of physical exertion on your sets. So if we could find an entrance somewhere close to one of the tunnel openings, we could use that and then possibly do that scene. It would be really short. It's funny. I thought I had written a lot more, and maybe it's on my computer and I just never printed it. So I'm going to have to go back in because there were big chunks missing that I could have sworn I wrote. But again, maybe I just, saw everything in my head and, I know what I'm going to write. Now, like quality-wise, it's a vomit draft. The first act, there's a lot of extraneous dialogue. The thing I got all upset about when I was being a reader for that script contest, it's like I was reading my own stuff going, but when you're just getting everything out for the first time, that's what happens. But I really like the scenes leading up to the crash, and then after post-crash where they're all in the driveway of the Cat's Roadhouse. Those scenes are really good. And then the scene, actually, when they step over the threshold into Act 2, when they step into the Cat's Tavern, those scenes are pretty good too. And then I have that chopstick scene that I wrote last year. That's really good, but I can't shoot that now. It's just there's too many logistics and too many cast members needed. There's also the little buttercup scene where the men are forcing the little Chinese boy to sing Little Buttercup. It's a Gilbert and Sullivan song. But that requires a lot of people too. So I really think, I think from what I've written, I only have that one little scene that would be a potential for shooting for my lighting class right now. But, when I start writing again in November, maybe there will be other scenes that we could potentially do. So that's it. I'm going to go watch my old videos from last year of me talking about the script. And I'm also going to get on the computer and see if I actually have, in fact, written more scenes that just weren't on my printout. All right. And right now I'm going to put the first lighting project on, the one with the fake thunder and lightning. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Now, Ray, you want me to start now?
Yeah, from the beginning.
I'll say about 70 years ago, on Highway 17, something happened just outside the Cat's Cavern. Is that okay?
Action.
After a lovely day on the beach with my father, my husband and I and our two boys were driving back to Campbell, and we were leaving Santa Cruz, driving Highway 17. We certainly weren't expecting anything unusual to happen. A drunk driver swerved, hitting our car, and I have this scar to remind me of that night.